All right, welcome everybody. Thank you for tuning in to Transformations podcast. I know that we've been off the circuit for the last few months. I think it's been about 2 months now. And a lot of people have been asking us about, are we going back on air and doing our podcast? So I do want to say I apologize for not continuing the series going weekly Sundays at 10 a.m. So what we're currently doing is we're recording our videos and then we will post them on the weekends and you guys can view them. If you have any comments, you can reach out to us. We will get back to you promptly as soon as we can. Anybody that's out there that's still struggling, suffering from the disease of addiction, you could always contact me at 484-772-7079. And my email address is transformationslc14@gmail.com. And this is Joshua Camacho, my co-host, as you guys all know. He's been doing a great job in the field helping people. So I'll let him talk a little bit about himself and give you his contact info.
How you guys doing, man? It's good to be back talking to you guys. Just want to start off by saying that, this is a good teaching point because sometimes in life things happen, but just want to apologize for our absences because we definitely, like Lee said, did get a bunch of feedback from people asking us like where we've been. And, sometimes things come, but we're back now. So what I've been able to get from the absence is how important it is to continue doing what we're doing. If anybody, like Lee was saying, is still out there and need me for anything, my contact information is 484-926-8358. My email is transformationsjosh.23@gmail.com.
So as always, we're always working on something, right? As people in recovery. For myself, I've been working on acceptance, accepting the fact that life is what it is, and I just have to get up and show up and continue to keep moving forward. It hasn't been an easy 2 months, but I made it to today, and here I am. So I just want you to know that the fight is still on. I'm still an advocate for all you people out there that are trying to find recovery, who are still struggling in their addiction, who still need help, who are working the program, who are moving forward. Never give up. That's what we're showing you right now, not to give up, to continue moving forward. If you believe in something and you want something really bad, you just go after it. So that's my message for today is, don't give up, keep moving. Always sit back, find that social group network that you may have, utilize them, bounce your thoughts off of them. So like that, they can give you feedback. And that's what I did over the last 2 months. I did a lot of talking with a lot of different people, a lot of big people in the community, friends of mine, mentors, and, I got good feedback. Josh, I bounced off a lot of thoughts off of Josh, and Josh gave me good feedback. It doesn't matter how much time sober you have, but you always need somebody else to bounce your thoughts off of, because as we all know, when we bounce off our thoughts with our own thoughts, we always come up with the right answer, because we come up with the final answer, right? Whatever that choice may be, we're going to say that's the right choice, whether it be wrong or right. So I just want to say keep moving, and I'm continuing to work on acceptance. It's a daily battle. So you want to chime in on that?
Yeah, one thing that I've learned from, taking our little break is just, like you said, perseverance. At the end of the day, sometimes, and it's great for us in recovery, because at the end of it, we're always going to run into something. Life is always going to throw something at us, even when we thought, or you think you got the whole plan figured out. Something always does pop up, and that's how it goes. But we're here, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, me and Lee, behind the scenes and behind the camera, have never stopped, and we're not going to. At the end of the day, now, honestly, we've come back with even more information to share, even more to give. So I'm very excited for the future, very, very excited for the future.
And as you are all aware, I'm an advocate for PA Harm Reduction Network. I'm also going to be wearing a hat under that umbrella as well. So I'll be, promoting transformation. I'll be promoting Pennsylvania Harm Reduction Network. So just so you know, you'll see me out there doing all kind of different things, but it's all for the same fight. And that's to help the still sick and suffering to find a pathway to their recovery, whatever that pathway may look like to them or to you. So if you have a loved one, a son, a daughter, a mother, a brother, a father, whatever the case may be, just reach out to me and we'll find you the help that you need. As you guys always know, I lead you into the right direction. If you're struggling with trying to find treatment, call the Burke's Rise Center. They'll send you out. They'll get you the funding you need. If you don't have insurance, there's always a way to get treatment. So don't feel that just because you don't have insurance that there's no chance for you. There is a chance, and there is a pathway to get you started. You could always go to the hospital, to the warm handoff program, and they'll find you a bed and start you off with treatment. If you're homeless and you're looking for housing, there's transitional living programs in the area that you can go and get yourself an application, fill out an application, see if you qualify for one of their programs, and you will be living in a drug-free environment. You'll be living amongst other people who are working a program of recovery, and you could build up your support system.
So, and we just don't think that there's a timeline as far as if anybody is ever searching for an outlet like the ones that Lee were just describing. My phone is on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So at the end of it, if you need anything, if you need somebody to talk to, or if you're definitely trying to get connected with, the organizations that Lee was talking about, or are definitely trying to seek yourself and find yourself into treatment, just make sure to reach out, 484-926-8358, because the phone is always on. So don't wait until tomorrow, because, it's not always guaranteed.
And you can find us on Facebook as well. So this is posted on Facebook. So my name is Leroy Cruz on Facebook. You could private message me if you don't remember my phone number after you heard this podcast. You could always reach out to me through Messenger. Tell me what kind of assistance you need. I'm also a certified recovery specialist, so I do CRS work on the side as well. So if you need someone to help coach you along your recovery, I'm here for that. And Josh can help you with that as well.
Absolutely. I just recently I just stepped into a CRS role as well. So anybody that would need anything along those lines, that's what we're trying to get to. Instead of I'm trying to be a little bit too politically correct. I think it's been a little while since we've done this. But to get back to the raw point of it is, if you guys need the assistance, you guys need the help, I'm confident in saying that the two individuals that are sitting before you today are going to make sure you are where you need to be. And we've only been able to, like I said, add more knowledge, more information, and more places to be able to help you guys get to. So don't hesitate. Just give us a call. And let's figure it out. I'm Macho. My Facebook is Macho Camacho. That is a way that you can always get in touch with me as well. So,
yes, and I mentioned PA Harm Reduction Network. So for all you guys who are out there and are listening to the podcast, and you are actively using, if you need fentanyl testers, please reach out to me, because I would rather that you test your drugs, use your drugs, and stay alive today and are able to make that call or reach out to me tomorrow, because you'll still be breathing. If you need Narcan, please reach out to me. I will definitely make sure that you get a package of Narcan. I'll make sure that you get fentanyl testers until you make the decision that you're ready to start the process of your recovery.
And when it comes down to the Narcan and fentanyl test strips, I do drop-offs. So we won't have to meet anywhere, in public or anything like that. I will come to, the privacy, and I will make sure that they get to you.
So with all that said, we're going to be starting our podcast back up. probably the week after July 4th.
Right.
We will be recording podcasts before then, so I'll be, putting some up. Every once in a while, we'll do a Facebook Live video with a guest on, sharing a little bit of strength, hope, and experience from their part, and continue to give you what you guys been asking us to give you, which is some hope, right? We want to be there, keep lifting you guys up, and be the hand to help you up.
Yeah, like you said, looking to be more consistent, like, once a week like we were after July 4th. And we are going to be pre-recording, but we also will be doing, Facebook Lives. And there's also a bunch of other things that we're trying to put together that we'll be announcing later on in the early beginning of July. So just please stay tuned with us because, like we said, we're getting back into the swing of things. Ironed out a little bit of wrinkles, but now it's time to, give you guys, what we're supposed to give you, what we started out to give you. And we're super excited to do so, like I'm super excited for, to get into July and get back to get back into the swing of things, because this was something that not only was it helping you guys, this was extremely helpful to me. If anybody watched the podcast, I've shed some tears on that. Like this is just good stuff. And, I'm just glad to be back in front of the camera talking to you guys with Lee. We've done a lot of growing over the last few months, and we've been able to do it together with the help of the community. And at the end of it, that's what it's all about. We're living, breathing proof of what happens when you stick together, when you keep your head up. Some days may not be as good as we hope them to, but with the right support system and the right people to talk to and lean on, there is nothing that we can't get through. And that's the message that we're trying to get back to the community. The mission was always this, and remained, the mission was to help the community. And, for me, especially, the inner city community where I grew up at, and that mission is still the same. And it's just been strengthened since we, took a little bit of a break. So,
yep. So, I may sound like I'm being a little repetitive, but we have been off air for a minute, and It's like I'm all over the place right now, but it's because of the excitement that I have inside myself, because I'm just happy to be back. I'm happy that Josh is here with me, sitting next to me, and we're able to bring you and continue to bring you the podcast that Transformations had promised to bring you. So Transformations Facebook podcast will be back, and we will start sending short videos out here maybe 2-3 times before July 4th, and then after July 4th, we'll keep it consistent.
yes, sir.
All right, so everybody, peace out. Remember, if you need any help, my number's 484-772-7079. My email address is transformationslc14@gmail.com, and my Facebook is Leroy Cruz. That's how you reach me.
Joshua Camacho, phone number 484-926-8358. It's Macho Camacho on Facebook. And if you're into the email thing, it's transformationsjosh.23@gmail.com. Thank you guys so much for appreciating us and missing us as much as we missed you guys and doing this. And we're super excited for the future, and we'll see you guys soon.
Got mad love. Keep the hope alive.
Let's do it.